What is up, everyone, and thank you for checking out Don't Say the F Word. We are a pro wrestling and combat sports podcast. We do not use the F word when we talk about professional wrestling. You shouldn't let your friends use it either. Today is Sunday, and I'm late. Usually it's 6:05, and we're going to be 6:15, and then there was traffic, but now I'm here. My name's Mark the Monster. I do a lot of stuff around here. Don't say the F word. We will be joined shortly by the big guy and his illegal brother-in-law, Joe. Joe's probably going to be here first because the big guy is just never on time. Not really something he's known for. He's known for not being on time or maybe even not showing up. It's just his thing. It's what he does. When he shows up, it's a treat, and if he's on time, you should feel special because it's not what he does. Doesn't like to be on time for things. He likes to keep people guessing. That's his deal. Keep everybody guessing. But we've had been a crazy week in the world of professional wrestling. BKFC 50 was Friday night. Friend of the show, Lorenzo Hunt, maintained his champ status. So big shout out to the juggernaut, Lorenzo Hunt. He is, who knows what's next. He's setting the world of BKFC on fire. He is the face of BKFC. People might tell you that it's Mike Perry, but it is not. Mike Perry has 2 purchase belts. He didn't win those things. But anyway, it looks like we got Joe is working on joining us. Here he's checking. Joe, you joining us? What's going on?
There we go.
I can hear you, but I don't see you.
Oh, you don't see me? I see
I
you.
do not see you.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm still in my car. I'm like 2 minutes away from being home. That's all.
Oh, so you're driving recklessly?
Yeah. Driving recklessly. Yeah, you can say that.
That sounds like you. It sounds like you'd be one of those crazy drivers. Not like me. I know how to drive, Joe. I'm good at it.
You do?
Yeah. I can't reach the pedals. That's the only issue I have. I gotta use a stick, and that's how I do it. I hit the pedal with the stick. That's how I do the gas and the brake. But I can steer.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Some people might even say that I swerve when I drive.
Ooh.
Yeah, get it? Like
What was in your
like,
little? What was you doing before you did that little swerving and driving?
I have a Slurpee.
What was in the Slurpee?
There's a lot of sugar in those things, Joe.
I think that was in the Slurpee. That's all.
Yeah, Slurpees are pretty good. There's just there's sugar in a Slurpee, Joe.
I know that, but I'm just saying you do know if you go to the right place, that Slurpee could have something else in it, But hey, just throwing it out there. So I don't know if you just saying you had.
Joe, do you know what? There's not a lot of sugar in though.
Okay. All right. I'm not going to doubt you at all. Okay.
There's not a lot of sugar in prime Glowberry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I had that today.
25 calories. There's only 25 calories in a prime Glowberry.
Yeah, I had that little prime today.
Oh, you got yours too?
Yeah, I found it. It's a little sweet. That's all I can say. Best thing I say, it's a little sweet.
All right. Yeah, feeling good, Joe. Got prime in me. I'm hydrated.
Yeah. Oh. Tell the big guy just hung by his house.
The dog's gonna bark at you.
Nah, the dog ain't gonna bark at me.
Oh, yeah, he will.
Nah, the dogs like me. They just don't like you. They can rip you apart.
Oh, is it because they think I'm a stuffed animal?
That's right. You're a stuffed animal.
No, Joe. I'm a puppet, not a stuffed animal. I'm also not a dog toy. I'm not something to be drooled or chewed upon. I have a personality. and feelings.
All right. Hey, I'm not doubting you one bit at
Where did
all.
my
I'm not doubting the
music
dogs or
go?
nothing. Okay. Okay.
Could you hear the music that was playing? I had music going.
You did? I ain't hear the music
I
play. Tell you the truth, I didn't hear the music
don't know
play.
what happened to it. It was going though.
Oh well, I was just here. I had to hear your voice and just pay attention to the road. That's all. That's what I was doing.
Can you hear it now?
I hear it now. Yeah. Okay. You got the little elevator music going. I got you.
Yeah, yeah. Copyright-free music is what that is, Joe.
Free music.
Copyright-free. Yep.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That way, if we put this on the YouTube, maybe they won't get mad.
All right. I got you.
They get real bent out of shape about stuff.
Well, do you pay for stuff or do you get it for free?
Well, I mean, that's free.
Okay, that's free.
You figure out why your video's not working yet?
Hold on. I'll be right
All
back.
right. As we wait for Joe to rejoin us and let everyone know we're going to be talking about the week in WWE and AEW, the whole world of professional wrestling. We're going to talk a little bit about BKFC. Our friend Lorenzo Hunt maintained his champ status. He is from our town, so we got to make sure we represent and show our appreciation for Lorenzo Hunt. We may still be here, but he's the mayor. That's right. He's the mayor of Elyria. Whether he wants to be or not, I don't know who'd want the job, but yeah, that's what he gets to be as a champ. He gets to represent everybody here because, well, I mean, we need it. We really need great championship representation. We're going to talk about some of the WWE releases. We're going to talk about our most recent article on the Don't Say the F Word podcast website. The article is the top 5 matches in WWE history. We'll see who's all in agreement. This is not our vote. These are not our top 5 matches. These matches were put out recently by Cage Match. It's an internet wrestling database, and they rank the top 5 matches of all time in WWE. They based that on user ratings, and so they broke it down. They gave their top 5, and we just popped that information right onto our website and made our own article. See what everybody thinks about that. I feel really confident that the big guy is gonna somewhat agree with some of the matches, but he's definitely not going to agree with the order. Be honest with you, I don't know if they're placed in a 1 through 5, like 1 being the end-all, be-all top match or not. But, yeah, I got a feeling there's going to be some disputes there between the big guy and Joe and what Cage Match felt was the top 5 matches in WWE. We'll definitely talk about the releases this week in WWE and what are some potential future releases that could be happening in WWE.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe, it still says you turned on video, but it's not showing you.
For real?
Yeah, really.
Let's see here. How about now?
Nope, still don't see you.
Stay tuned. 2 more minutes. I'll be right back.
All right, we'll keep trying this. We having technical difficulties, but that's okay. You still got Mark the Monster here from Don't Say the F Word, Pro Wrestling Combat Sports Podcast. We do not use the F word when we talk about professional wrestling. If you're here, join us live on Instagram. We appreciate that. If you're not here live on Instagram, that means you're catching this later whenever it's not live on Spotify, YouTube, or Rumble, Google Podcast. For anyone who uses that, we're there as well. But yeah, this week has been pretty eventful in WWE. A lot of releases. Reportedly, they've brought in some talent from AEW. Reportedly, Jade Cargill is reported to the Performance Center, and they've released quite a bit of talent after they did some releases in the office. And Many people speculated there weren't going to be talent releases, but turns out there absolutely were talent releases, and a good number of them. Some were surprising, some not so surprising. There he is. There's the illegal brother-in-law, Joe.
Okay.
Finally got you here.
Okay. I had to close out everything. The app, close back in. That's all.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Did we have a homework assignment?
We did. Well, not you, big guy. Yes.
What was it?
The top 5 wrestlers of 2022 to 23.
Oh, yeah. That's right. From the TWI 500. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't make my list.
I'm still working on mine.
I don't know if the big guy did his, but I didn't do mine. I'll give you my number 1.
Okay.
You ready?
Ready.
It's going to be...
Oh, no.
John Cena. John Cena is my number 1.
Okay. John Cena.
Just because I'm already wearing the shirt.
Okay. John Cena.
Otherwise,
Okay.
I probably would have gone MJF. He's my friend.
No hate, no shame. John Cena, it is.
You can always pick John Cena, all right? As long as he wrestles one match, he could be number 1.
I mean, he did break his record, once every year. So, hey.
He still moves a lot of merch.
I know.
Definitely still a top seller. 5 moves of doom. They're just fantastic.
Hey, I bet he get mad somebody using the 5 moves of dooms.
I would imagine so. I don't know, though. I mean, Cena doesn't seem like a guy that gets real mad about stuff, except when people interrupt his deal with his friends.
Oh, well, that's a different story. Now, he out in public. He's a human being. He's not on the clock.
Did you see that video where somebody was interrupting his meal, trying to get a picture, and then he was like, how about I just enjoy my time with my friend or something along those lines?
I did see it. He was wearing like a green cap and a green shirt. He's talking to somebody.
What's your approach? You see a wrestler in public, you going up, you ask for an autograph, you taking a picture with them, what are you doing?
I would just say, hey, excuse me, but are you John Cena? It was nice to meet you. Be polite, be kind.
If you can be anything, you should always be kind.
Yes.
I got my picture taken with Penta, right?
Yes, I seen that.
Yeah, I got to meet Penta. That was pretty cool to meet Penta.
Well, did you speak to Penta in Spanish?
I did not, Joe. I can speak puppet, and I can speak kind of gravelly English, which is essentially the exact same thing as speaking puppet.
Okay, I got you. All right. That's cool.
Yeah, but getting to meet Penta, I just was like, hey, can I get a picture with you? And he was like, yeah, that's cool. And then we did the picture. That was at AEW Collision where they were in Cleveland, so that's pretty cool.
That was cool. All right.
Yeah, a lot of people wanted to meet me there. You like the Glowberry, Joe?
Mm. It's a little sweet. It's good, but a little sweet.
Definitely a little sweet, but only 25 calories in the whole bottle, though. This way I can still sleep tonight.
Normally I'd be done with one by now, but the sweetness to it. Mm.
Yeah. You got patience. You don't want to get too hydrated. You'll wet the bed.
Yeah. You got jokes, but okay, you're right.
Yeah, I got jokes. All right, I'm going to get the big guy. I'm going to go back to operating the soundboard. But you enjoy that Prime Glowberry. Big shout out to Prime Hydration Drink, Logan Paul. Great work there. The lemonade was delicious, but the Glowberry, it's fantastic. And that label glows in the dark.
For real?
You got to put it out in the sunlight. They put it in the dark, and it glows. The drink itself doesn't glow. Don't get confused. It's not radioactive.
Okay. I won't get confused.
All right. Without any further ado, the big guy, Jeremy, get your butt in here. It's time for you to go to work.
All right.
I'll see you later, Joe.
All right, see ya. Yeah.
Oh,
What's up? What's up?
that little monster drank all my prime.
Hey, yeah, you sure did, but like I said, it's good, but just a little sweet. It's good, but a little sweet. Sweet for my taste.
I got another one. We're good.
Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, I found them today at the store. Like, oh, didn't know they had a Glowberry, but hey, they was about gone too. But hey, I got them.
So you know what happened this week in the World of Pro Wrestling, Joe?
I do. I do.
WWE found a way to get us to not talk about CM Punk. They just released a bunch of talent.
That's the way you want to put it. Yeah, it went good. It was like I'm just sitting there, just reading, like, oh, Mustafa Ali. Okay, all right, he wanted to go. I'm cool. He been wanting to go, but then, boom, Ziggler and Shelton. I'm like, what? No.
Yeah, man. The Shelton Benjamin thing, I feel like was. I'll first start off and say none of them were overly surprising. Ziggler, I guess, a little because they gave him a little bit of utilization over the past year.
Mm-hmm.
Did some good stuff in NXT. He's always solid.
Mm-hmm.
Those Shelton and Ziggler were maybe a little surprising, but overall, the releases I don't think were. First of all, we knew releases they were going to release people. Once the merger happened, they were going to lay off office workers. They're going to cut talent. Reportedly, there's more cuts to come this week.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. You want me to tell you the ones I've heard as the rumored releases this week?
All right. Let's hit a rumor release.
So what I've seen as probable is we will probably see Braun Strowman released this week.
Damn.
We will probably see Karrion Kross released this week. And these are all just speculation, just for, and I can't say I know this is guaranteed or anything like that. But Braun, Karrion Kross, Johnny Gargano,
Damn.
those are and the remainder are Hit Row. The top dollar and the rest of the folks from Hit Row.
I kind of figured that part. Yeah.
Those are the names that got brought to me. I don't know. I could see any of them, to be honest.
I said maybe Hit Row. Hit Row.
I mean, Braun's been hurt, so I could see that.
So basically, the releasing the ones Triple H brought back.
Kind of sounds that way, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I didn't want to just call it that they were going to let go of the people that Hunter brought back in, that Vince let go. But it kind of seems, if that's what takes place.
I mean, he brought back Emma. He brought back Hit Row. So it basically does sound like everyone he brought back.
Yeah, I don't know. I admittedly wasn't the biggest fan of Hit Row. I liked Swerve,
That was about it.
but then when Swerve was gone, the group kind of fell flat. I think Top Dollar seems like a cool person. Like seeing him on the Treasure Show, he seems like a genuine fan of pro wrestling. Seems like a very interesting guy, but he's not WWE level in the ring.
No, he ain't.
Yeah,
He wanted Vince's big man, but he ain't the big man Vince want.
he's just I know he played football, but that doesn't necessarily translate into the proper athleticism for being a WWE superstar.
Mm-hmm.
Karrion Kross, and if they release him, I hope he goes to Impact.
I just know one thing. I'll be upset if they get rid of Baron Corbin. I'll be mad.
You're liking Corbin though?
I like Baron Corbin.
I've,
I like Baron Corbin.
I've always liked Baron Corbin. I thought some of the stuff he was given creatively wasn't great.
But he killed it. He killed it. Every single one of them, he killed it.
Yeah, he did a great job every time. He really gave every crappy thing they gave him creatively his all. He really worked to make everything that he was given as good as it could be. I mean, bum-ass Corbin was really good.
I know. Hit the lottery, then went broke. Played the theme music. Like, that was good.
I think they could have let bum-ass Corbin go a little longer. That character could have developed more and had kind of more of a backstory. It could have been people taking sympathy on him than him manipulating those people or backstabbing people. I feel like that gimmick had a longer shelf life than they gave it. They turned him into Happy Corbin way too fast.
Yeah, it was fast.
But man, I've liked Corbin for a long time. He's really safe in the ring. His moveset is fantastic.
I mean, he was cool at NXT as the Lone Wolf. Didn't say nothing. You just seen him? 3 seconds. Bam. That was it.
Yeah. I don't think they'll let Corbin go. I think he's such a good WWE talent that I think he sticks around. I hope.
Yeah.
I hope for him. I really think that should the day come where he's released by WWE, he would be a good pickup for really anybody. But I think that he could really do anything. The guy's very entertaining.
But I do know one thing. Remember, there are 3 major contracts expiring in January.
Who's?
You got Drew, Becky, and the third one was Sheamus.
I thought Drew renewed his deal.
It's not technically renewed.
Was it just an extension because of his injuries?
Yeah.
Gotcha. I think if they release Johnny Gargano, I think he has a very comfortable home in AEW.
Mm-hmm. But one thing I did see over the weekend, they talked about how AEW was hiring every former WWE person to get released, and what they said, I watched the podcast. They said AEW shouldn't keep going after the 40 and above hirees. They need to get some younger talent now because they just keep hiring the older guys.
Of the releases that happened, the only, and there's not many people I think they should sign.
I mean,
I
Aaliyah was good.
they could sign Dolph to a short deal. I think there's something they could do with him and his brother.
Yeah, I heard tag team.
Yeah, but Dolph might be a good guy to have as a producer, and Shelton as well. I think they probably go after Ali just because of his relationship with Bryan Danielson.
I heard that.
Um, they
And
could
Ali
probably do something with Matt Riddle.
I don't know about that now.
It all depends on what that RVD deal is. And they have RVD for a while, which it's my understanding RVD is kind of locked in for Mania weekend in Philly for WWE, and they just allowed him to go to AEW. They're like, whatever, man, go do whatever you want to do. The story goes that he burnt too many bridges and had too many chances at WWE, and that's why he was cut during this round of cuts.
Oh, yes, I heard about that.
I mean, Matt Riddle is very talented in the ring. No question about it. He's got who he is someone that fans really like. He could go back and do Bloodsport with Josh Barnett. I prefer it being Josh Barnett's Bloodsport over it being Matt Riddle's Bloodsport. Just gonna put that out there for GCW. That being Josh Barnett's thing makes a lot more sense than that being Matt Riddle's thing. But I mean, that's very indies, and I don't know if that's where he's intending to be. I think he probably wants to be with AEW. I imagine he wants to be with WWE, but he'll probably, AEW is probably where he's going to try to go. Because I don't think he doesn't fit to Impact, in my opinion.
I don't think Matt Riddle fits anywhere no more. I don't think he's gonna go back to WWE because, you got the fighting the TSA. Then you got what happened before that. Something with his wife or ex-wife. He did.
Yeah, there was a lot of accusations that came out, but nothing seems to have been proven. There was a rumor of failed drug test,
Yes,
but that appears to be a completely false rumor. But I think the WWE deals, I think they're allowed to test positive for cannabis now, so I think that's a factor.
Yeah.
Sadly, we don't get RK Bro again.
Yeah, but
That would have been nice.
It would have been nice, but hey, it's a sad world. People just going to keep burning bridges. He could have went to rehab, but he didn't go fully all the way to rehab. He said, I'm done.
I mean, I think company forced rehab if that's the whole situation. If he wasn't wanting to not do whatever it was he was doing, I think he probably, you see it as 0% possibility of it working for him. But it wasn't like he was a guy who was missing towns and stuff. You know what I mean? He's not like a liability in that regard. So I could see Tony Khan signing that role. I mean, Jeff Hardy's there.
But Jeff Hardy's a legend in some people's eyes.
He is, but he's a guy who can't get out of his own way too. But I think there's opportunity for Riddle there, at least to some degree. I think if what I was told about the rumored releases, I don't want Karrion Kross to go to AEW. I don't think they would use him well.
Well, I'm hoping that rumor is just false. I could see maybe Braun, but Kross, not Kross.
Well, last week, whenever I said that I thought talent releases were coming, the same spot I got that is where I got more releases this week. So, we'll see. I hope not. I don't want anyone to lose their job. But there's plenty of opportunities. As much as right now is a great time to be a wrestling fan, it's also a great time to be a pro wrestler because there's work.
Yes. I mean, if they want to, they could be like Maven, start up a YouTube channel and tell about his career.
Man, Maven YouTube is pretty damn good. His approach is very honest, non-biased. He's very open and direct. His sit down with Chris Van Fleet was good. Just seems like a genuine big guy.
I know. That's why I said they could be like him. Just tell you everything, how you get paid, what days. I'm like, what not to do, what you can do. Oh, that was good.
Maven was making money.
Making more than I thought he was making too. Shoot.
Yeah. It would be interesting to see if he finds himself back in WWE in a commentary spot.
Maybe.
I feel like he could do it.
He could. But they got so many commentaries right now. It just he'll have to wait till Michael Cole retire.
Michael Cole's working too much.
Hey,
Cole needs days off.
he only had 2 days off in his whole entire time being there.
I know, man. He's working Mondays and Fridays now.
I know. Like, I was shocked when they said he only had 2 days off. This for his son's wedding and a graduation. That was it.
That's a work ethic.
That was it. I'm like, damn.
How have you thought about? So we had Mox got hurt this week.
Okay, let me tell you about that. When I seen that match, I was looking at it. I'm like, it went off too soon. I'm like, they just gonna let him win? I think so. I thought it was just a fluke. They're like, yeah, they just let him win. I was kind of mad, but then 10 minutes later, you see box concussion. I'm like, oh shit, never mind. No wonder.
To my understanding, there was not a severe concussion, but concussion stuff. I've been there. Hopefully Mox is good, and it's not anything major. Very rushed ending. Everyone knows. Everyone has seen.
Yeah, I seen the pin. I'm like, he gonna lose to that pin? He got kicked out of that. I really was. I was kind of mad about that. Like,
For watching it live, I was a little distracted. I was working at the time. I'm like, what just happened? How? I seen the first pin. I'm like, why did the ref do the quick shoulder count? And I wasn't paying good attention. Like, did that Ray Phoenix win? Like, that's weird. Why would they transition a belt to Ray Phoenix? Not that he's undeserving of that title, but I thought they were going to have Mox go with a long run. And then, immediately it was like, oh, that wasn't supposed to be the finish. Like, okay, well, that makes sense. Hopefully Mox is okay.
Yeah.
With that, what a guy Jon Moxley is, honestly. So we've seen the interviews with Mox where he talked about the things that Punk had said about him and about how he didn't want to lose to him, and that at that time in 2022, he actually didn't even have a contract with AEW while he was world champion. And had he been so inclined, he could have walked right into SummerSlam with the AEW title. It sounded.
I thought it was sorry.
I
thought it was Survivor Series.
Whichever one it was. But he could have walked into a WWE pay-per-view as the AEW champion.
I know.
And there was nothing anyone could have done.
I know.
And he didn't do that. Now, I'm sure, had he put that out there, they would have backed up the Brinks truck to make it happen. He could have set his family up financially for generations, because I bet you they would have paid him a lot of money, millions of dollars, for a short-term deal. Go up with that belt, throw it in the trash can, do the Medusa thing. And he didn't even put it out there that he didn't even have a contract.
I know.
That's the thing about that. Then you go into Wednesday of him getting hurt. He stays down. The ref doesn't count the 3, even though Mox gave the ref 2 count the 3. And then he turns around, asks you to the ref, count 3. And he knew something was wrong. So he put Ray over just in case he couldn't be there to work with the belt.
Hold on, wait. He told the ref to count to 3?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I must didn't see that part.
Yeah. So he stayed down. The ref did the shoulder check and didn't do it the first time. And then he looked at the ref and said, F you, count 3, 8 to finish again. And then that was it. So he put Ray over. Could have gotten out of putting him over even though he knew he was hurt. He knew something went wrong. He could have held on to the title, then say, he's like, you know what, I'm going to put Ray over just in case something's seriously wrong here.
Okay, I did not see that. Ooh, now you got me going to look for this part right now. Damn, why you?
What a stand-up guy.
I know he didn't. I wouldn't think he would do that, but he. Yeah. Oh, damn. Never mind. Delete it off.
Adam Cole also got hurt on Wednesday.
I seen that when it happened. You can say when he first coming down the ring, he tripped. I seen it.
Does my audio sound funny to you?
I hear you now.
All right. I was getting an echo.
Echo. Yeah, but I seen it when he came running down to the ring. You see him in the background running. Then they moved over to the side, and he tripped, but he got back up.
Hopefully, nothing major.
Well, it's. I guess it's true what they say. The tag team belts are cursed.
Yeah, but he agreed to do an indie show. DPW, I believe.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, so Adam Cole accepted Chris Danger's challenge for the DPW Carolina Classic 2023.
Okay, so it's nothing serious. Okay.
I accept. So, for the first time ever, DPW on November 12th in your first ever matchup is going to be Chris Danger. Hey, Chris, I'm going to leave you with this. You want your first ever matchup to be against me. I need to remind you on November 12th, you're going to be stepping into my world. You're going to be thrown right into the fire. And Chris, we're going to find out if you can handle being burned. See you soon.
All right.
So I'm thinking he's okay.
He's okay. Ain't nothing serious. Probably just like, can't wrestle a week. No big deal.
So hopefully that's the case. I don't know. Have you ever seen DPW?
I haven't. I have to look
It's
that
a
up.
Deadlock Pro Wrestling, but
Oh. Okay, that ain't bad. Ain't bad.
very hard-hitting style, very reminiscent of Pancrase, which I was a big fan of. Recently had a 30-year anniversary of Pancrase. Put an article on the website for a 30-year anniversary of Pancrase. Anyone looking to follow Deadlock Pro Wrestling on Instagram, I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? There we go.
Right there.
So, But they put together some great matchups. Great show. Adam Cole's going to be there facing Chris Danger, so that's awesome.
I'm gonna feel bad for Adam Cole.
Right?
I'm gonna feel bad for him.
You
Walking into a
watch Collision last night?
Huh?
You watched Collision last night?
I watched half and half. It was like trying to watch Collision and trying to watch the kid play in the bathtub all night long. So yeah. So I had to make a choice, either hear kids scream all night or just hit record. So yeah.
You just went hit and record.
I just went and hit record. Yeah.
Ricky Starks, Brian Danielson matchup was pretty damn good.
It was good. Yeah. Only thing I didn't like was the last match of the night. How they won. It could have kept going on, the last match. I think it kept...
Starks and Danielson. Or do you mean on the Rampage?
The Rampage. Oh shit, you're right. It was Rampage. Yeah.
I didn't even watch Rampage. I don't even know what happened.
That was my fault. Yeah.
What was the last match on Rampage?
It was. Shit, I don't remember. I just know it could have went longer because they ended. They said it could have kept going on. I forgot what it was, but
I know Christian won the TNT title on Rampage.
yes, he won the TNT. He pinned Luchasaurus. Yeah.
That's weird. I wouldn't think of having pinned Luchasaurus.
I mean, he been walking around the belt this whole time while Luchasaurus was the champion, and it's only right 3-way you beat him, become the champion.
Yeah, I would have thought they would have pinned somebody else though, not pin his friend.
I mean, it happens. Everybody does it. Everybody pins their own partner, best friend, keep the belt. They do it.
I guess. But Tony Khan announced that after Wrestle Dream that we're going to see a beginning of a new era in AEW.
Oh, yeah. You know what that is? They're going to
have be monthly pay-per-views.
Monthly pay-per-views. Every pay-per-view, every month.
What do you think about that?
It's good and bad at the same time. It's good and bad because if he does, he got to do it the right way. He got to make the matches go the right way because when WWE did it back in the day, they had it going good. Like how they did how they had the rematch clause the next pay-per-view. They did that great. But now they ain't doing rematches. So now it's like you lose to Adam Cole. Next is going to be John Moxley for no reason. Then after that, Luchasaurus. Then what? Christian. You know, they just like jump. It might be good to some people see a new pay-per-view, but it won't have a great story.
I think a big issue is they don't move their storylines along fast enough to have the pay-per-views be monthly. And I don't mean that as a knock. I prefer the long-term storytelling. But I don't know that you get that payoff at a pay-per-view unless they bring back the rankings, which I think they should do. They should bring back the rankings.
I forgot about the rankings.
Yeah, they don't do the rankings. They still show the record, but they don't do the rankings. If they brought back rankings, you could do a pay-per-view every month. You just have your number one contenders all the time.
Yeah.
Whether they do that or not, who knows? But that's the route I'd go.
Them rankings. Yeah, them rankings was something. I forgot about them rankings.
They should go back to them. If they're going to do a pay-per-view every month, they should go back to the rankings.
But here's the thing. If they do a pay-per-view every month, what name would they call them? What would be like their WrestleMania or their Survivor Series?
I mean, I think that it doesn't have to be the same thing, though.
I mean, you got to have that.
They already got Blood and Guts, so they don't need a Survivor Series because they already got their War Games matchup. They do so many like week, like specialty things. They can just turn those into pay-per-views. I'm sure Tony Khan's got a notebook full of names he came up with when he was 13.
Oh yes, I get all in and blood and guts, but you gotta have something to get
You got
people.
Fight Forever. You got Fight for the Fallen.
Oh yeah, Forbidden Door.
Beach Bash. You have all those things they did in 2020 and 2019 that were those, like the special names of the event for Dynamite. Just take those names and make them pay-per-views. My concern is just they have the roster, but just getting to the matches, they're not going to do the rankings. Are they going to be able to tell us stories that get us to the matches? With the rankings, you have a built-in story. I'm number one contender. I'm better than you.
I think I know what they're gonna do. This is what they're gonna do. Sound crazy. They're gonna have like 5, 6 major pay-per-views for Dynamite and 5 for Collision, and then they're gonna have that one match, that one pay-per-view where all of them have to be there.
Dude, I don't feel like we have the brand split anymore.
I think
The problem's gone. So it's no longer a brand split. You just had, they now have the Elite being on Collision. They can have everybody. They can be back and forth between all 3 shows now. Punk's gone. The problem's gone.
I think they're still gonna do it. Come next year, they're gonna switch it up. I think they're gonna do it.
Looks like Cody Rhodes is not the priority for WrestleMania.
I saw that too.
Looks like he maybe moving into an Omos feud.
Oh, because of that little house show they did.
Mm-hmm. I like Omos. I'm okay with it.
Okay.
I think people like to give Omos a lot of shit. I think he's a great giant. He really is.
Mm-hmm. I think everybody's gonna be mad because it's not gonna be Cody Roman WrestleMania.
I think it still will be.
They still ain't never said it's gonna be drafted to SmackDown. I'm still waiting for that.
I think if they don't get The Rock locked in, it'll be Cody.
I think the Rock gonna be locked in. Like they on strike, so he locked in.
And 3 weeks ago, you told me there was no way it was going to be The Rock.
Okay, that was 3 weeks ago. That was 3 weeks ago until he had the little press conference where he said he would fight Roman at WrestleMania. Okay, then it changed. Okay, things can happen within 3 weeks to make you change your mind. Okay, 3 weeks.
So, did you do your top 5? Your top 5 wrestlers of the year?
I ain't.
Or are we going to
It's kind of.
postpone this?
We're gonna postpone mine. You can, if you got yours, you can do yours, but I can postpone mine. You know.
Mine's not ironed out.
Okay, yours not good.
Did you see the article I did today on the website? Top 5 matches of all time, WWE?
I seen it pop up, but I didn't get a chance to read it.
It's from Cage Match. This isn't my top. I didn't say this. From their users, they put together top 5 WWE matches of all time.
All them cage matches.
So this are top 5 matches. It was Dragunov and Walter NXT UK, the first one.
Okay.
Followed by Andrade versus Johnny Gargano at NXT TakeOver Philly.
Ooh, that was good. That was good.
Then we have Walter versus Dragunov at NXT TakeOver 35. Then we have Bret Hart, Steve Austin, submission match, WrestleMania 13.
Number 1.
And the last one, CM Punk, John Cena, Money in the Bank 2011.
That's number 1?
That's number 5, actually. I read those in backwards order. So number 1 is Walter and Dragunov.
Oh. Okay. Walter had 2 spots in there. Okay. Shout out to Walter.
Yeah. Walter and Dragunov 2 times.
Well, I don't know what to say about that. That's really good for Walter. But I wonder why they picked number 5 being CM Punk and John Cena.
I don't know. I kind of feel like Brett and Steve Austin should be the number one match.
Well, when the way you said it, I thought that was number 2. The Brett. I'm like, okay, number 2. But them cage matches, man, they do hardcore voting, so I can't argue with them. They go deep.
They do. They have a great user base, and people really give a good amount of information.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely a good fight.
Yeah, I watched a little YouTube where they had cage matches, worst match ever, and like
What was it?
it was that one pay-per-view, God, where Jake the Snake, Do the Butcher, they all was there. It was that, God.
Legend Wrestling.
That's it. That's the one. That's it. Yeah, when Jake the Snake showed up there drunk, you had Do the Butcher there. Oh, then you had Scott Hall was there too. Oh, that was the number one.
Yeah, it was definitely that's definitely the worst wrestling they've done. Well, pay-per-view, maybe not even that.
Yeah, and then
Probably
number 2,
someone's backyard. That's the worst of that.
yeah, and the number 2 was Sting versus Jeff Hardy.
Yeah, that was definitely rough to watch.
Yeah, after that, I forgot the rest, but I just remember them being the top 2.
What is your number one match, WWE?
Number 1 match. Couldn't tell you offhand. If I had to pick my number 1 match that I could watch over and over, I would pick Triple H versus Randy Orton at No Way Out. When they did 3, when Triple H, when he won the belt, got hand-picked the belt because Cena got injured, then boom, fought Triple H. Then later on the rest of the match, he fought Triple H again. And then that's when Triple H had the little 3 stages of hell going on, but yeah.
For me, it might be Shawn Kurt Angle.
Okay.
That was a great match. The tie with that is Austin Brett, WrestleMania 13. Such a great match. They told such a great story in that ring.
They did.
The past 5 years, I would actually give it to Walter and Dragon.
I mean, Walter and Dragon Up, they are. That was. I mean, that's if you ain't never seen them 2 fight before, or even heard of them at the time, then heard none of them. They made it look good.
Yeah, brutal. Almost hard to watch.
Especially with them loud ass slaps, like you could feel the pain right there from the TV. Like that's like worse than the Big Show slapping you, but still,
yeah, right. Well, with that, Joe, I think we got that covered. We do have the post up about the top 5 WWE matches of all time. Anyone can go to that comment section, drop your top 5. We are still working on our top 5s for the past year. We will have that ready next week. We doing next Sunday? Or we doing tomorrow for Raw?
Next Sunday be better because I might gotta tweak it some more. I gotta find the right order to put them in. Because
So we will have our top fives ready next Sunday, 6:05 probably. We may drop in tomorrow, either before or during Raw, talk about what's going on.
I'll be okay with that.
All right. Joe, you got anything for the good people?
The good people. All I can say is always have a backup plan if your current job ain't going great. Have a backup plan.
Is your current job not going great?
I was going good. I'm just talking about the release wrestlers, so
Oh.
backup plan.
These guys will be fine. Plenty of talented folks. I think it'll be all right.
Yeah, that'd be all right, but still.
Well, enjoy that glow berry.
I will.
And we're out, everybody. Thank you for checking out Don't Say the F Word. YouTube, Spotify, Rumble, right here on Instagram, live every week. Thank you for checking us out. We'll see you soon. We out.
All right.